Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Go Home Ryan, and today we are reacting to Pluribus, the official trailer from Apple TV Plus. I know nothing about this, and so I don't really have much to say. I did see somewhere that it might be by Vince Gilligan, I believe, is the showrunner's name of Breaking Bad fame. If this is from the guy who made Breaking Bad, the showrunner for Breaking Bad, then I just know it's going to be good. Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, everything that this man has put out has been straight gas, nothing but fire. So I have no doubt in my mind that if it is from him, it'll be just as good. So without further ado, let's just head straight into the trailer. Yeah, straight up. Just immediately, we're getting here from the creator of Breaking Bad. Yes, it's done. It's done. It's a wrap. We don't even need to react to the rest of it. We don't even need to react to the rest of it. We already know it's going to be fire, but we're going to watch the trailer anyway. We already know. We already know. We already know.
Good morning, Carol. Is there anything we could do to cheer you up?
When you are through the storm, hold your head up high.
Hey, Carol! Hey, Carol!
We just want you to be happy.
Can I ask a question?
Certainly. What would you like to know?
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So we're getting in here. I was going to point out that there seemed to be some sort of like wreckage that was here. Yeah. It looks like there was some sort of either a plane crash or some sort of plane crash or some sort of like bus crash that happens here. Which I feel like maybe a driving force in the early episodes or maybe of the show in general. But then as we get a little bit further into it, we also get, as we saw, this bus fire. So we know that we're dealing with some like pretty interesting themes here. It looks like somebody's trying to put it out. All these people right here are wearing some sort of like conjoined t-shirt. So maybe they're a part of like a family reunion or something. I don't know if she knows anything about that or if she's a part of any of that. I mean, they're looking at her as she's driving away, right? We see each of their faces. They're faced her direction. She looks kind of distraught. There's a lot going on here. It looks like she is probably messing things up. She's probably one of those protagonists where everybody's like, how did you even become the protagonist of this show? How did you mess things up this badly? What is happening here? That's what it seems like. But let's see what else the trailer has to tell us.
How do I reverse all this?
And don't be afraid of the dark.
Rest assured, Carol, we will figure out what makes you different
Figure it out. Why?
so you can join us.
What the
We would move heaven and earth to make you happy.
All right. So let's rewind a little bit. There's like a bunch of stuff in here that just makes it seem so all these people, they're all focused on her direction, right? It seems, so we know that again she is the central character, right? So everybody's going to be focused on her in general, but like we're going to be focusing all of our attention on her. But it seems like there's something going on here to where everyone is drawn like magnetically to her. Like even in the situation, we got somebody in the back here on a stretcher and a gurney, and somebody's like clearly being carted away. There's some like terrible situation that just happened, but this person here is like smiling at her. So it seems like there's like some sort of like magnetic draw to Carol, right? That we're seeing here. And I'll also say, well, we'll get into it at the end. So it seems like there's some sort of like magnetic draw to Carol here. At least that's what I'm getting. I mean, like everybody's like really, really drawn to her. And then we even move a little bit further up than that. And we see, she talks about like, how can I reverse things? And they're like, okay, we're going to make sure you're okay, that you can join us. We're going to study what makes you different. And then this she's watching television, right? We see like the striations, the lines of the television here. She's watching television, and the president of the United States is talking to her through the TV. And we're talking about happiness being a state of mind. It could be that she's having delusions in which everybody's like really focused on her. Maybe that's what's happening here. It's really difficult to tell, obviously, because it's an early trailer. But it could be anything. But that's what it seems like, right? So you can join us. I wonder if she's going through some sort of like psychotic break, happiness being a state of mind, like her mind is at play here, right? The trailer is kind of letting us know that that's where we are. We're in her mind, or we're experiencing things from her perspective or from her view, and her mind is warped, which is why it seems like everybody's paying attention to her, which is why it seems like I said earlier in the trailer, that she's messing everything up. She thinks she's messing everything up. So it seems like all eyes are on her, kind of like anxiety. When people talk about being anxious about certain things, it seems like all eyes are on them, and then they talk about here too, that they would move heaven and earth to make her happy. They will move heaven and earth to make her happy. And I wonder if either she's either in her mind, maybe she's in some sort of place where everybody's focused on her, or there's like something going on here to make it where like Carol is at the center of this entire universe, not just because she's in this TV show, not because she's our focus here in this TV show, but because there's something happening in her reality that would make her the center of their universe. I don't know. It's what an interesting concept so far. What interesting little like Easter eggs that we're getting that I'm sure are going to make a lot more sense when we actually watch the show. But it's just interesting to try to figure this out right now.
If I asked right now, would you give me a hand grenade?
Yes.
What about a bazooka? What about
Or my alternative, the other thing that I posit, this is heaven or hell. This might be hell. This could be hell. That's the other thing that I posit here. We would move heaven and earth to make you happy. I don't know. It's just a simulation, maybe. It could be a simulation. Who knows?
a tank?
Oh, sure.
Feel free to move about the cabin, Carol.
Yeah, and then she's on the flight by herself, and the pilot's talking to her. Man, I don't know. November 7th is going to be an interesting date. I think there's going to be a lot of interesting things that happen here. I'll also say the other thing about this series, the name, it seems like it stems from E Pluribus Unum, which means from many, one. So, right. So it's about, the United States. That's the like traditional motto, E Pluribus Unum, from many, one. And so I wonder if we take that literally here, right? Where it's like, yeah, we exist in this world with so many people, but they're all part of one singular organism. And they're all part of like one singular person, right? Like Carol is at the center of this, right? And we know that Carol is at the center of this. So from many, Carol, right? E pluribus Carol. That's right. And so maybe that's what's going on here. I don't know. It's really interesting. But I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think? What do you think is actually happening here? Just looking at this trailer. Do you think I'm accurate? Do you think that this is we're like in Carol's mind, or we're in some sort of situation where, or a simulation, or even hell, and it all just kind of like particularly centers Carol, or maybe even heaven where it centers Carol? You let me know what you think. Let me know your theories. Do you know a little bit more? Have you read something about the series to where, it explains a little bit more? This is my first time watching this particular trailer, or seeing anything about this series. Are you excited for this, knowing that it's coming from the creator of Breaking Bad, and knowing how well Breaking Bad went? You let me know your thoughts. We'll have a conversation in the comments. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, it's been Go Home Ryan. Later, Gators.